In the previous tutorial, we configured a simple filter to create a stream of interactions where the word Starbucks appeared in Twitter messages. We're going to add more filter conditions, which will filter on some of the extra information DataSift adds to interactions, which are called augmentations. First, make sure you have these augmented sources enabled, so click on Data Sources. The ones to look for on the first page are Klout score. This is a measure of the author's online influence. Make sure it's activated. On the second page, check that sentiment is enabled. This is a measure of the positive or negative sentiment in the content or title of an interaction. Let's go back to the filter from part 1 now. So click on Streams. And then click on your Starbucks filter. And finally click Edit Stream. You can see the current filter condition from the first tutorial. We need to add another, so click Create New Filter. The Klout score is an augmentation, so move the sources along until you reach Augmentations. Then select Klout and Score. The scores range from 0 to 100 and we'll look for anything over 40. So make sure the greater than condition is set and move the slider to 40. That's all for this condition, so click Save and Preview. Now we have 2 filter conditions, let's add a third, so click Create New Filter again. This time we'll add a condition based on the sentiment of the interactions, looking for positive comments. So make sure the augmentation source is selected, click Salience. We can look for the sentiment in the content or the title. In this example, let's go for content. Then click Sentiment. Now the scale for this is from -100 to +100, although it's rare to see sentiment at these extremes of the scale. We want any level of positivity, so select a value which is greater than 2. And click Save and Preview. Now we have 3 filter conditions, we need to define how they work together. Notice the options above the filters have become available. We can select all of the following, which means we see the interaction if it matches all of the conditions. We could select any of the following, which means we see the interaction if it matches any one of our 3 filter conditions. It's also possible to configure more advanced logic with the Advanced button. In this example, we want all filter conditions to be matched. The next step is to preview the stream of interactions matched by our filter conditions. So click Save and Close. On the Stream Summary page, notice the processing cost has increased. This is because we have more filter conditions now. Click the Live Preview button and click the Play button. Check the augmentation icons below each message. You'll see each one has a Klout of 40 or greater, and the smiley shows that they're comments with a positive sentiment. Well done! You're looking at a stream of interactions which match a filter you've configured with 3 logical conditions. Keep playing with Query Builder and see how specific you can be about the interactions that you receive. Maybe write filters for your brand or your product.